Welcome to 2018, everybody. I know it's been about at least 10 days now since I recorded for the channel. Hope you guys had an amazing Christmas and holidays. Hopefully you also saw the new year into a happy and enjoyable evening. So I had the Christmas holidays off and obviously New Year's as well. So plenty of stuff going around, so that's why I've not been here to do much recording. But I am finally back. We're starting off with 2018 with a pretty interesting one. We're fighting at Minas Tirith, so this will be the first battle of the year. And it's with Steward Denethor leading 2,200 Gondorian troops against Jinindur Dawndeath leading 3,000, just over 3,000 Mordor troops. And then Dulhazad from the Haradrim tribes leading another 3,000 troops for himself. So he's got a few orcs in there as well. They're pretty much raiders. All 5 of them are raiders. So they're the invasion mercenaries that the evil factions can recruit. He's got pretty much everything else is evil men. He's got a unit of trollmen in there as well, but or a couple of units, sorry, of trollmen. Although one of them was a hunter unit, so that's a bit annoying. Ooh, what are those? Harondor mercenaries. Harondor. Is it Harondor or Horondor? I want to say Harondor. And then Jiandur, you have 2 other generals with you. Uvatha the horseman and Akorahil the blind sorcerer. So 3 Nazgul, or 3 ring wraiths leading the Mordor troops. I nearly said Mondor. I don't know what Mondor is. Leading the Mordor troops, mostly, pretty much all of them are orcs. I expect all of them are orcs. Got some raiders in there as well. 6 units this time. So what I'm going to do, I've got a couple of units of rangers. One of them's pretty messed up. The other couple of units are Blackroot Vale archers. So all 4 of those can deploy wooden stakes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy a couple of layers of wooden stakes around the gate. Hopefully, I can deploy a couple of layers of stakes around the gate. I know that there's going to be cobbling on the streets, so that might be a bit of a problem. But if I can find any space at all to deploy some stakes that might take out the enemy generals, because don't forget there are 4 of them in this battle. If I can take out the enemy generals, and these armies will become leaderless, their morale will be destroyed. It'll shatter like 1,000 pieces. So we've got quite a bit of cobbling on here. The big tactic that has been suggested to me is to go all the way up to the top, up here. So, if I can even find a spot to put my troops. Okay, I was going to say, was that everyone? But it looks like loads of the swordsmen have just been piled together. Look at that. Look at that. That's a pretty cool view. Okay, so by the time the enemy get up to us on the top, they will be exhausted. The time limit as well will be pretty screwed up. Oh, look at that. I can deploy stakes all across here. Ooh, so these guys have got the armor upgrade. And it looks like they've got additional chainmail. Some of them have got shoulder guards on them, but all of them have some kind of head covering, whether it's a hood or a mail. Is it a coif? I think it's called a coif. I don't think those were available on the units beforehand, before they got the silver level armor upgrade. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Can I not deploy you on this side? That'd be great if I could. Yes, I can. Thank goodness for that. And I can deploy stakes as well, which is great. Now, there's no guarantee that this is going to work, because the enemy generals may just walk through the gate. They might not charge through. So, I mean, I would love to just stay at the gate and fight down there, but 6,000 enemy troops, somehow I don't think so. Right, so with those ones deployed down there, let's look at deploying some stakes elsewhere, shall we? In fact, I might deploy stakes up at the top with the rest of my army. So we've got to come down this path here, around here, down this slope. The camera is going to be awful for this, I apologise. I will do my best to try and control the camera, but there are no guarantees in this, I'm afraid. So there's some stakes there. Can I deploy? Yes, I can. Double layers. Okay, so that is all the troops. So all of my Gondor defenders I'm going to put down this slope here. They're going to be the ones to take the hit if the enemy do make it up here quickly. And go. So yeah, I hope you guys had a really good holiday. Hopefully you got lots of food, lots of drink, lots of presents as well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Christmas break and are ready to get back into some more Third Age. Those of you who've got to go back to school soon, because I know here in the UK I think some people don't go back for a few days. I pity you, but also I don't, because I've already been back to work at least for a couple of days. So, in fact, I've been back to work for I've worked for 4 days since Christmas. That's not very nice. So, you have to go back to school where you get to see everybody. You get to compare your holidays. That'd be quite cool. I'm just making these guys run to start with, so they've got a bit of a head start. How are you shooting? You can stop. There's no way you can shoot from there.
The enemy are battering down our gates.
Don't lie to me. Right. Here come our infantry. Our Gondor defenders. Swarming down there. I say swarming, they're not exactly running down here, are they? Ooh. Gate is almost gone. There it is.
The enemy's ram is through our gates. The enemy have the
okay,
walls.
here we go. So the enemy reinforcements are moving around now. You can see on the minimap the triangles have all changed angles, changing direction. It's starting to head in this way. Why do you guys insist on being able to throw stuff and shoot stuff? Because there's just no way. I also don't think the enemy general is going to run towards. I think that they're going to walk, which is a bit of a disappointment. I was kind of hoping to... Oh, the raiders are running through. Maybe the others will as well when they get closer. You guys better get moving. The enemy is right behind you. Right, let's form shield walls. And we'll just block that bit there with 2 of my units. So what bit can they walk down? They can walk down that little slope bit there. So you can't go across there. You can only go this side. Apparently. Wait, the enemy can't even... I don't even know if the enemy... Okay, they'll be able to walk down this small little path bit there. I was gonna say, it doesn't look like the enemy will be able to even get to us. So shield walls there. So what I'll do is I'll put my Black Root Vale archers on this slope. Well, hopefully I'll be able to put them on the slope. Oh, we got one. We got the other one as well. G Endure as well. That's 2 out of 3. Oh, the other ones are running through now.
Units, move out.
Oh, there he is. Look at him on the floor. Oh, what a shame. What a shame for them. So what about the third one then? Well, maybe I think the third one has survived. Not seeing him down there. We've only had 2 notifications. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he made it. So we've got 2 out of 3 though, so that's all right. So now we got to hope that the Haradrim general falls. Now, annoyingly, that battering ram's just walked through the stakes, and I think it destroys the stakes. So now there's a gaping hole right here. So I think our chances at killing the reinforcing general have diminished somewhat. My guys are getting exhausted running up this hill the whole time, but they've only got 1 more level to go, so they're nearly there. They're nearly there. Okay. In fact, what if I put one of my generals here? What I'll do is I'll put this Black Root Vale Archer unit up at the top, out of the way. There. Okay, so we've got all of my shield wall units. Look at that. Look at that bulk. I mean, ignore the fact that the path actually goes to the side of them and we can't defend that, but, you know, if we can't go there, then that means the enemy can't go there. Just told them to stand still so they actually form up now.
Soldier battalion standing by.
Just a bulk of Gondorian defenders. This is going to be great. 2 enemy generals down. Yeah, you see the stakes have all been destroyed now on this side. So the enemy, the reinforcing general is just going to be able to run through here. They're not going to turn to the left, surely. Surely he's not that stupid. Some cavalry did come over to the far corner, though, so I guess we got a very small chance that he might impale himself. You can always hope. Where is the enemy general? Anyway, is it? That's a lancer unit. That's a lancer unit. That is an archer unit. Where's the reinforcing general? Oh, there he is. Right next to the wall. Yes, the enemy's got a while to get to us yet. Which suits me fine. Whoops. Ah, first archer unit has arrived. Yep, all of our troops are exhausted, unfortunately. Thankfully, the gate did not glitch and close and stay open. It has closed, so we are now safe behind our gate. 1% of the enemy army has been killed. That's for walking into wooden stakes. Okay, let's see what this general does. He's going to turn to his left, isn't he? No, he's going right. Okay. Don't... You're going to run through them, or you're going to walk? Okay, so he's not even going to get affected by the stakes there. Fair enough. So the enemy's just massing in our courtyard. I don't know why. All the raiders are marching up, along with some of the regulars. We've got a battering ram there as well. Ooh, that game paused itself slightly. So I'm a little bit concerned. Oh, goodness me, this camera. This is the problem. These maps weren't supposed to go as high as this. The camera does not like it. Okay, so we've got wooden stakes for the generals. That's fine. So it's basically just the infantry. That's all we need to worry about. Have faith in the silver tree. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring my remaining infantry down here, so that if my Gondor defenders begin to struggle a little too much, I've always got these guys nearby. I'm even going to bring Denethor down this way. I might not necessarily commit him to the fight, but at least I'll have him nearby. I'll bring my rangers down here as well. There's one of my generals. Okay. So they've still got a couple of levels to go yet. As long as that last general from Mordor falls, we should be able to take out his army relatively quickly. Are these Haradrim units here? They are. They're bringing a battering ram up as well. Oh, just in case. So a lot of enemy troops are now starting to move up the slopes. A lot of Haradrim units, including the general. So he's not impaled himself. He's not fallen prey to the same fate as two of Mordor's generals. That's disappointing. But like I said, I've got two other stake levels up top, so it's a great thing about having multiple units that can deploy stakes. You can do layers, and it's not a tactic I've normally done. I've normally just sort of deployed stakes in a almost like a V shape or a U shape formation around the gateway, because enemy cavalry likes to come through the gate and then sort of spread itself out. So I used to do like a V shape and U shape formations around the gate so that I could try and cover all possibilities. And it's still a relatively effective tactic if the enemy is using a small number of troops. But when it comes to this sort of thing where they've got multiple cavalry units, it's always worth deploying them in a layered formation like I've done. So you've got one right up front, so the majority of the enemy cavalry is going to get themselves stuck on that first one. But then you've got the one right behind it, not directly behind it because that's not really going to have much of an effect. I tend to sort of put it like a small gap, so the enemy cavalry that makes it through their first levels will either continue running or they'll group up and then continue running, and then they'll hit that second level and suffer even further casualties. Now, at the gate down there for Gondor, I didn't do that because obviously it's a large courtyard. But for this one, I can do that. So if the enemy makes it through this first level, they'll hit this second level, and then they've got my infantry here. And all the while, they're being shot at by my archers on this slope, which is all going to be fantastic. So let's see. My infantry now is in position, ready to support when required.
Pick up your bows, countrymen.
Okay, so the enemy are coming up to the next level there. There's the battering ram, so it looks like we are actually going to get a bit of a battle out of this one. Looking at the time limit, the enemy have still got just over half of the time they need left. Now, of course, the enemy have been, even though they've been marching, they've not been running, your units still lose stamina. Okay, it's a much shorter time that they lose their stamina, but it also depends on the terrain. And in this case, the terrain is incredibly steep hills in effect, because it is a custom map. So it looks like a city, but in terms of the game's terrain details and stuff, is more like a large, giant mountain that they're walking up. So they're going to be exhausted by the time they even get to the gate anyway. And they won't recover very quickly either. So even when they're battering down the gate, they're not going to recover very much. Which gives me an advantage because pretty much all my troops except for my two archers are fresh. Yeah, my other two archers are still exhausted. So I'm kind of waiting to see if this ram is going to make it through, because the enemy seems to have stopped. So perhaps the AI recognizes my archer threat on the slope behind my gate and is holding back so it doesn't suffer any casualties. Maybe. I don't know. Depends if the AI is that smart. The ram's still going forward. So we're down to the halfway limit now. Enemy's still got one level to march up. Oh, hello. I didn't even know there was a cavalry unit right there. I didn't realise he'd gone that far. Let's give him a volley.
Attack!
Which I believe is the words that Theoden issues, or says at the Battle of Helm's Deep. Give them a volley. Yay, I killed one. Probably a bit of a waste of ammo, but it's a bit of fun. Bit of target practice. So we're getting good hits. You can see a lot of the blood that sprays out from them when they get hit there. So accuracy wise, my guys are pretty good. Fortunately, the enemy is just heavily armored. All this. Oh my goodness, look at all this. Look at it all. Look at it. Wait, is the other enemy general come up this way now as well? Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's here. We've got two generals up top. Ooh. Now, looking at the amount of troops that have now grouped up here, I get the feeling my guys are going to need all the help they can get down to here.
Soldiers at the ready.
There's no way I can deploy there. I don't want to deploy over my second level of stakes, because that basically that gets rid of the point of having them. So let's bring my troops down here. Get the other two shield wall units in there. I'm going to keep these guys. These can deploy shields, but they can also throw javelins. I'm going to keep them back for a bit. I'm going to bring them onto the slope to throw their javelins in a little while. I'm not going to bother deploying my heavies yet. Stay where they are. Now, of course, killing off all of the enemy generals is going to affect the morale of the army, but it's not going to make it necessarily break every single time. Often it does, but in this situation, it probably won't. The enemy have got a big enough number in their army to carry on with the battle and still feel confident in victory. So, killing off the generals is not necessarily going to win us this fight, but we've killed two of them, including the lead general. Or I say killed. The Nazgul don't get killed. They come back later. We've fought Giendor. Was that his name? We've killed Dawn. We've killed, quote unquote, killed Dawn Death on one occasion beforehand. I'm pretty sure. In a similar way as well. I think wasn't he the one who didn't he kill himself on the stakes as well last time? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure we've come across him before in the earlier stages of the campaign. It wasn't the Witch King. The Witch King was killed in the very first battle of the campaign, which was brilliant. My 4 axemen just moving into position there, just to fill that gap for us. Look at all my troops in shield wall. Look at this bulk. Look at them. Just look at that. Look at all those Gondorian troops. I can see now why Gondor was loosely based on the Roman Empire in terms of their look. Big square shields, good armor. Obviously in this case not that great armor because I don't have the high enough level. I mean, my regular infantry units that I have down here aren't fully upgraded. Yeah, they've got some extra armor. They've got the armor plating on the arms, They haven't got the chest plate yet.
Be ready, archers.
Let's reform. Well, the ram has glitched itself out in front of our gates. That's fine. Oh, no, it's sorted itself out now.
The enemy are battering down the gates.
And they've got just over a third of the time limit remaining. Ah, there we go. I was going to say, are they going to start hitting it yet?
The enemy's ram has
There we
breached
go.
the gates.
I'm guessing that little sudden glitch there was A, the gate breaking, and B, the entire enemy army is on the move. Yeah, it's on the move. Look at that. So here comes the trollmen. Some of them are heading down that side there on the left, but it is getting a little bit glitchy, so I do apologise.
Soldier battalion at the
Don't
ready.
go over the stakes. Oh no. Must break trollmen. Regain the stakes. All the arrows. No! No, 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 no. What are you doing? You're not supposed to surge forward. You're supposed to hold your ground, hence why you're in guard mode. Oh, they're neutralizing that second level of stakes. You idiot. Oh, there's only 20 of you. 20 of you have been killed already. That does not go... That's not really good for me, to be honest. Hold position. Jesus. Stop running.
Defeat seems almost certain.
The trollmen are ripping this unit apart. Here comes some cavalry, though. Straight into the stakes. And the general... Oh, he was just short.
Soldiers at the ready.
No.
Soldiers at the ready.
No, why are you coming down here? Whoa, 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 whoa. That is not called for.
Be ready, archers. Pick up your bows, countrymen.
That Gondor defender unit can fall, to be honest. They blocked the enemy general from arriving on the stakes. Unbelievable.
Pick up your bows, countrymen.
But here comes the Haradrim general. I don't think he's going to die either. Having said that, a large number of his bodyguard just fell, so... Oh, there goes the Mordor general. He ran through the stake. Lovely.
Be ready, archers. Have an arrow ready.
Well, you guys might as well fire down into the pile.
Soldier battalion standing by.
Well, all of my defenders might as well move forward. There's no point just allowing a few forward. I've lost 8% and killed 5. sure my archers are getting a
Changes in the course of
pretty
battle.
decent kill
Defeat
score at the
seems
moment.
almost certain.
Kill count, sorry. The cavalry is still running into the stakes. You can see, oh my goodness, it's too laggy for me to be even trying looking. You guys shooting up and over or through? You're shooting through the wall, okay. As I say, with some of these custom maps, you can actually shoot through the terrain. My defenders are getting slaughtered. So much lag. I killed 11% so far, and the enemy are just still piling more and more in. Oh my goodness. I think I'm going to need to bring in my other guys. I think a lot of my kills are probably friendly fire as well, to be honest. I'm firing a lot of arrows into it. I'm just picking a couple of random units and just firing at them. Getting some, I think it was 21 for 16. Bear in mind, we have 2,200 men. They have over 6,000, so percentage-wise, we're doing okay, I think. God, it's an absolute mess down there. Didn't kill the Harajam general though, I just remembered. He's not fallen yet. Yeah, I tell you what, we forced them back as well. $35 for 23. Right. This isn't going to look very good for us for future sieges. Let's just move these guys down here out of the way because they're kind of blocking up my archers a bit. Oh, they're breaking through completely now. Oh, enemy general fallen. All of the enemy generals have fallen now. Raider warband routing. There's a lot of routing going on down there, it looks like. Oh no, maybe not. Just a few of the raiders.
Never again will the land of my people fall into enemy hands!
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. If we continue like this,
Oh, we
will
have got a lot of
smash the
routing.
enemy.
We've got a mass route going on.
Be ready, archers.
Yeah, there's a mass route going on. Oh, yes, this is perfect. Perfect timing for that to happen.
Have an arrow ready.
600 captured so far now. Slay them all. Oh my god, look at the mess down there. The stakes paid off in the end, so that was good. All 4 enemy generals have fallen. Yeah, the Trollman Hunters are broken now. We're nearly at 1,000 casualties, so nearly a sixth of the enemy casualties have been captured. I'm even sending Denethor through into there with Citadel Guard. Let's get my cavalry down here as well. My 1 unit of cavalry. I didn't bother moving him down because I didn't think I was going to need him. How many men did I lose? 40%. Hopefully a number of that is going to come back.
Only half the enemy force remains.
The enemy is not routing anymore. We've captured 1,200 men though. It's pretty good going. Okay, I need to pull back. Getting to Archer range. Oh, we're down to the last couple of minutes now. That's good. Can you imagine if the kill count for your units included the ones they got on the wooden stakes, if they deployed any?
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
So we're in Archer cover range now. Oh, enemies routing again. Well, some of them are anyway. Yep, just over 1,000 now. Lovely. Sorry, just over 1,300 is what I meant to say. here comes the enemy cav. It's getting absolutely mashed. That's the last 10 seconds.
We are victorious. The day has ended and spared our enemy even greater
Phew.
defeat. May there be many more such victories.
Wow. I lost 543. So it said 44% originally, and it's actually 24%. So actually that's not so bad. But the enemy lost 1591, 1851. So we killed over 2090. We captured 1347. So look at the kill counts here. So casualties inflicted: Blackroot Vale Archers 437, Gondor Spearmen 222, Blackroot Vale 268, Gondor Infantry 124, Blackroot Vale 162, Gondor Defenders 132 and 132 as well. There we go. A victory, nonetheless. Definitely a good one to start off 2018. There goes that army all the way back up north. Lovely. Beyond our borders. There goes the Haradrim army all the way back up beyond our borders as well. Lovely stuff. And now we have the Battle of Cirith Ungol. I do not have a lot of troops, but I do have 4 archers. So, and they have predominantly infantry, like melee infantry. They have 2 archers down there. Alright, so if my guys can just hold the line, we'll be good. So, I'm going to make the first video, this first video of 2018 an extended one. So we're going to have a couple of really big battles here. We've had one for Minas Tirith. Now it's Cirith Ungol. So I think this is going to be a pretty good first episode of the year, I think.
Our foes appear to be gaining the upper hand in this battle.
There's no point deploying stakes or wasting my time with that because the enemy don't have any cavalry. The enemy doesn't have any cavalry. So I can't deploy them a bit more. Shield wall. Ah, you guys are up top. Lovely. Oh, actually, that'd be a good place to put my archers. That would be a good place to put my archers. I might put the 2 units, because the only way up onto this wall is through there. And I'm going to be deploying my guys down here on this slope anyway to protect that.
Forward, march. Forward, onward. Forward, men. Units, keep a lookout. March. Move out. Keep an arrow ready.
Flee.
Cease fire.
Gondor militia.
Forward.
So last time I got my troops caught in the corner. So this time I am not. This time I'm going to try and... Now they're not going to stay in this place. I'm just putting them there so they're out of the way. Look at that, these guys are on silver level and they've got chainmail and everything. I'm just putting them here out the way. They will be blocking this slope up about halfway.
Soldier battalion standing by.
Assemble the march. Units. One line. Militia.
Have faith in the
Assemble
silver
the men.
tree. For the glory of Gondor.
Forward. Move out. Onward. Men of Gondor. Let us prepare for this war. Assemble the men. One.
Okay, now let's set up the army. Also it gives my archers the ability to shoot into the backs of the enemy like we did last time. Okay.
Rangers, keep an arrow ready. Rangers, keep an arrow ready.
So that unit's not going to be moving. Looks like there's a couple of units in there. Let's not bother with them. Alright, let's hold fire, save our ammo. Got a lot of enemy troops to get through yet.
The White City will prevail.
Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates! The enemy's ram has breached the gates!
Now, hopefully it's a bit like last time where the units that were around the tower just stay at the tower. Hold your ground.
The White City will prevail.
Ceasefire!
Actually, form up there.
Forward! Run! Control militia! Move out!
Okay, archers. Fire at will down there. I say fire at will.
The White City
I haven't
will
told them to
prevail.
fire at will.
Gondor!
We're throwing javelins down there. Yes. So we'll get a few kills down there, which will be alright. Things are getting a little bit more messy down there now.
Something changes.
Unfortunately, I don't know where the enemy general is, so I can't take him out. Damn, our guys can't shoot down there.
Guard this area!
It's not looking good for my infantry at the moment. I think my guys are a little bit too committed down there now. We have to do what we can up top. For 20. Please tell me you can shoot down into the pile. Yes, you can. Lovely. Unfortunately, these two units up top can't at the moment. If I tell them to fire at will, they'll just shoot the units up there. Got some archers shooting in there though. Direct hits as well, they're not shooting up and over. All we need is the enemy general to die. If we can get the enemy general killed, then the rest of this army will fall. I think my spearmen are pretty much done for. I think that's pretty much a given at this point. So the focus now needs to be on my melee infantry. We need to wait for the enemy to get up the slope. And then we can use our other 2 archers on the wall to shoot them in the back. We just need to make sure they don't go through this doorway.
Be watchful. Keep a lookout. Be alert, Rangers.
27 for 26. Our casualties are out doing theirs now. Okay, the enemy's starting to push through. They still can't shoot at the enemy. Are they far enough off the slope now? Ah, nope, not quite. My guys think about it, and then they don't. Damn it, the enemy's right there. Yeah, sorry, I went a bit too far back on the time there. Not as many casualties outside as I thought there was. So my spearmen are pretty much gone. Ah, come on. Right there. Oh, one of my spearmen have gone. This archer unit's out of ammo. I can't use fire at will because they'll just shoot at these 2 units. That's not where I want my ammunition to be spent. It's 36 for 35. Right, both my 2 archer units up here have spent their ammunition. Oh. You can actually shoot one of them now. Well, a couple of you can. Come on, men. See, now you guys are shooting. That's good. So I'll wait. I'll just save these guys then, I guess. Unless I bring them around and get them to shoot at the enemy archers, because those archers are starting to annoy me a bit, actually. Nah. We'll take the enemy archer hits.
In the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Fine, we'll just use up this unit's ammunition first then, shall we? I'm hoping the enemy general isn't one of these ones out here. No, he's not. Okay, that's fine. Right, this archer unit, get out here. I've had enough of those enemy archers. Ah, camera, no. Still don't know where the enemy captain is.
The enemy could be near. The enemy could be near. Run! The enemy could be near. Be alert, Rangers.
Doing what I can here, to be honest. Becoming a bit of a grind, really, this one, isn't it? If my archers can keep shooting them in the back, we might have a chance. Oh, the enemy captain. Yes. Yes. We're going to hopefully see some routing in a second. Oh, I see one unit routing down there. Orc host. Moran Guard is starting to rout as well.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Oh, got a bit of a rout going on.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Let's go. Why are we making little progress? Come on. Cut them all down.
Keep it down, keep it down. Keep it down, keep it down.
Steadily working our way down the slope. Come on, people. They're all routing. Why are you not cutting them down faster? All the while we're getting shot at by the enemy archers. So one of my cavalry units down there. There we go. If I force my cavalry to run through the enemy, it might break up their line a little bit, make things move a bit faster. Well, the captives number has certainly gone all the way back up. Right, my archers can move across, and we'll start shooting that other unit over there. There we go. 1,000 enemy captives. Get my infantry back up top.
I stand as your captain.
Whoops. Just run down these routers.
Men of Gondor, we await your command.
So if I remember correctly, the enemy doesn't like coming after me when I'm out this far, for some reason.
Rise! Run them down!
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
You must go
Right.
now.
Let's form up.
Men of Gondor, advance! Quickly! Men of Gondor,
Just tag team this Moran and Guard unit in the back.
Knights of Minas Tirith, rise! I stand as your captain.
Great speed.
Come on! It's go time! Come on! Men of Gondor!
Nicely done.
Knights of Minas Tirith. I stand as your captain.
Oh, I lost a few cavalry in that one. What happened there?
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Let's go after the Orc host this time. Ooh, lost one cavalryman. No, go back.
The battle is very
Thank
much
you.
in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Just changed my angle, get a bit better hit on this Moran and Guard unit. Hopefully this one's going to make them rout. Or maybe not.
With great speed. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Only 12 of these guys left. Now considerably smaller. I think that was it. Yeah, that was the Moran and Guard army. Moran and Guard unit destroyed.
Knights of Minas Tirith, right?
Alright.
Men of Gondor.
I'm going to pull our cavalry back into the castle.
We shall win this war. Move, move!
Seeing as the enemy is giving chase to us.
Knights of Minas Tirith, win this war. Soldiers at the ready. Swords! Soldier battalion at the ready. Gondor militia! Soldiers of Gondor! Forward!
Assemble the medics. One line. Units double time.
So bring the enemy into this place now.
Have faith in the silver tree. Double time.
God, look at all this. Oh, there's a couple of men down there still. That's a carpet and a half if ever I've seen one. Okay, here come the enemy.
The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense or
3-minute counter has begun.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Let's get our cavalry in there as well.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Uh-oh, what's happened? No. The game has crashed. 7 seconds to the end and everything. Oh. Well, that's not how I wanted this video to end. Oh, damn. Well, okay, guys, what I might have to do then, I hope you guys can still hear me. I don't know if you can, but what I'll do is I'll have to close the game. I'll have to reload. Thankfully, I saved before the battle. I'm going to have to refight the whole battle again. I'll probably do it off camera, though, so that I can, so we can get to the end of this fight here, and then we can carry on with the campaign from there rather than redoing this whole battle because this took a while. So thanks for watching this episode, guys. Hopefully you can still hear me, but if you can, then thank you for watching. See you in the next episode. If you can't, you'll see me in the next episode anyway. See you in a bit.